a quick analysis on our stock market for this week. So please, before you go, I want you to click on that subscribe button. I want you to like, I want you to share and comment, but above all, I want you to subscribe so you will get an update from me, because we analyze our forex market and we analyze our stock market on this our channel. So if you are interested in any of our analysis, do not forget to like, share, subscribe. So a quick analysis on our Nasdaq 100 for this week. As you can see, our Nasdaq 100 is actually dropping. Most of our stock markets index and everything, our stock market is actually just dropping. As you can see now on our Nasdaq 100, where do you think our price will actually be moving this week? It is simple, short. It is actually going down. We are actually dropping on our Nasdaq 100. As you can see, we've broken below this is our previous low here, whereby our price probably might give us a chance to actually buy up. We've broken below it. We came back to retest it, right? We actually failed to break above it. Instead, we actually drop, by the way. So where do you think we are going? Our Nasdaq 100 is actually falling. This week, sef, it's actually going to be falling. So do not bother to consider buy or take your buy position, because you're actually going to lose a lot. And this is our Nasdaq 100. So for this week, let's try and take our buy position straight to this our number here, which is about 10,955. Like I said, right now we are at 11,000. We are at 11,838, as you can see it here, 11,834. So let's aim to take our sell position straight down to 10,955 on our Nasdaq 100 for our daily time frame, because we will be seeing I think a massive bearish move, by the way. That, let's see how many percent it will be for this week. That should be about 60% drop. A 60% drop for this week on our Nasdaq 100, by the way. So our 4-hour time frame too, actually see we actually got the retracement, right? We've actually gotten a breakdown in lower lows. We had this lower highs. We've actually gotten this lower lows, and guess what? It broke our previous lower lows. Our previous lower lows, it broke below it, and we are actually going down on our Nasdaq 100, by the way. So above all, let's take a sell position straight downward on our Nasdaq 100. Same thing with our S&P 500. We are actually dropping on our S&P 500. When our stock market is dropping, it will actually show on our S&P 500. Now let's see if you can actually hit this our area. Let me mark it for this week. I probably want to be taking my sell position to opt out at 3,709. We are at 3,901. 3,901. Let's see if you can take sell position straight down to 3,709. As you can see, giving us it as serves as giving that starts giving us a serve as a like a retracement area here, whereby our price was pushing up. Then we actually got a retracement here. We actually got a retracement to the end of this area here. So probably if we are actually dropping, we are going to be seeing a reaction here. That reaction should be giving us a pullback. Then probably we actually not can see break below it. But above all, like I said, we're actually going to be taking a sell position on our S&P 500. That should be about, I think, 4 to 5%. If you have to take our sell position from where we are to where I've predicted that our price will actually be hitting, then that should be able to grab about 5% of our amounts we are going to be making for this week, which is actually not bad, by the way. So our S&P 500 is actually dropping massively on our 4-hour time frame. Our S&P 500 is actually dropping massively. We've gotten that retracement. We've gotten that push down, break below it, whereby when we had that pull down, we broke our previous lower lows. So we are actually aiming down on our S&P 500 for our time frame and our daily time frame. Same thing with our Wall Street 32. I'm still going bullish on bearish, fall on our Wall Street 30. We've actually gotten that sell position, right? We actually had that retracement. Now we've actually gotten a break below this our previous lower lows. So our Wall Street 30 actually short position. Let's see where probably we might get in that. Let me mark. I'm coming. Let's see if we can get this. We are getting a rejection here, right? One. Let's see if we can get a reaction on this our second place, whereby our price has reacted multiple times. You can see giving us like a support resistance. As you can see this area here, price is reacting here. So let's see if we can drop where our price will react here. Currently we are at 31,251. 31,259 on our Wall Street 30. Let's see if we can drop to 29,818. 29,818. Let's see if we can drop to that our area on our Wall Street 30. That should be giving us about 4% and more, more if probably we can use to grab more. So now on our US 200, that is our ASX 200 index too. Let's see our price actually can give us a fall, by the way, because most of our stock market index is actually falling. So I don't believe we'll just I don't believe we will just see that breakout whereby our us 200 will actually be going up. I don't believe. Let's see if we can aim a sell, drop on our us 200. By the way, for this week, so we actually aiming for a sell position on our US 200. Sitting with our 4-hour time frame, let's see a drop on our US 200. Now our last one is Nike 225. Let's see if we can actually get a bullish move up, a little bit of bullish move, push up, then we actually not see that drop. Because what I'm saying a bullish move, it should actually move up. It's our how do I call it, a resistance level, our resistance area. You can see our resistance area. We saw a first breakout of our resistance area. We see our resistance area here. We saw probably we can count this as a first breakout or our second resistance. Anyhow, we see our resistance area here. We saw our resistance area here being tested. Now definitely we would want to be pushing up to test our resistance area here before we actually see a drop. So for this week, let's see if we can get a resistance area before we actually now see a drop on our Nike 225. So that is my analysis for this week. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.